Guys, welcome to Taste to Explore. My name is Darlene. Now my friends, on this episode I am so thrilled that we are in the fall season, particularly in October. I love the fall season. I love the comfortable weather. I love the fact that a lot of comfort foods are made during the season to stay warm, to stay full. So today we have a stew recipe. It's actually a vegan recipe for all my vegan friends out there. I have something for you, and there's so much flavors going on in this dish. It's made with a lot of Puerto Rican, how should I say, ingredients. It's really delicious. And for my non-vegan friends, you can still enjoy this over white rice, brown rice, and a side of whatever protein that you want. So let's get to it. The ingredients are simple and I'm going to walk you through them. Now let's begin. Alright guys, here are my ingredients. Right here I have 2 packets of my Sazon seasonings. One is going to be to season up my tofu, and I'm going to speak about this in a minute. And the next one is from Goya. It's a salad and vegetable seasoning. Pretty good. I love using that. And over here I have black pepper and cumin. That's what we're going to use to season up our tofu. Now, for the sauce part, I have here half of a red onion and green pepper. You can put as much or as little as you want. Over here I have salt to taste, oregano to taste, because it's pretty much easy to control those 2 ingredients. And then I have some bay leaves. They're small, but these there's 3 in here. They're small. If you have a big one, I will use like 1 or 2 big ones depending on your preference. And then over here I have an 8-ounce can of tomato sauce with 1 teaspoon of tomato paste. And right here I almost forgot, I have a half a cup of white onion. I have lots of garlic, about a good 2 tablespoons, and a half a cup of fresh cilantro, all chopped up in my food processor because it makes life 10 ounces of firm tofu. Okay, now so let's begin seasoning up our tofu. Alright my friends, so now let's start chopping up our tofu. Now, tofu comes in a little container filled with water. Just discard the water and begin chopping your tofu. This particular tofu is a level 6 in firmness. You want to get a really good firm tofu for this because there are different textures in tofu. I mean, they come really soft to medium and to absolutely firm where you can cook with, just like what we're doing today. So get the firm one so it can hold up its shape in the stew. Super simple. I am just going to cut into little squares like so, and you can make it as small as big as you want. I'm just putting it like bite-sized pieces, and that's pretty much it. Super simple. Now, tofu can be used in many kind of dishes, but one thing about tofu is it has no flavor, so we definitely have to season this up to our likings, because if not, it's just gonna taste plain empty. It's really flavorless. That's why it makes like the perfect canvas in cooking, because you can add flavors to it without any worry that anything will overpower. And we're going to begin seasoning up our tofu. Alright my friends, so now that I finished chopping up our tofu, we are going to season this according to our taste buds. So right now I'm going to put some of this Goya salad and vegetable seasoning. It has great flavor and has some salt in here, so I am not going to put salt in this because this will do the trick. So we're going to put the whole thing of that. I'm going to add some color and put some Sazon. You can put as little or as much as you want. I'm just going to put the whole thing because it doesn't bring but so much anyway. Then I'm going to put black pepper and cumin. Please be careful with the cumin because it can be very overpowering, and black pepper, as you know, is always to taste. The cumin I put about a half a teaspoon, so it's really according to your taste buds. And that's it. And now let's mix to combine. I'm old school. I like to use my hands. My hands are clean, and we are going to mix this right through. And if you want, you can marinate this overnight in the refrigerator, cook it the next day, or just wait for a few minutes until your sauce is ready. Either way, it's going to be delicious. Alright, so now let's get to it and I'll start making our sauce. Alright guys, so now let's begin. I have a medium saucepan and we are going to heat up this pan, and I'm going to put about a tablespoon or two of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. You can use whatever oil that you like. My oil has been heating up, and now I'm going to place my tofu in here. So just please be careful. Sometimes the tofu, most times tofu comes really wet, and because we have seasoned it and allowed it to sit and its marinade, all the seasoning tends to soak up like a sponge on this with this tofu. So I'm just gonna place small bits at a time. We just want a nice little sear just to lock in this wonderful flavor that we put in here. And let me tell you, it smells absolutely divine. Alright my friends, we're just waiting for maybe like a few minutes each side, maybe something like a minute or two, just to get a nice little color going on. Tofu is pretty much it's plant-based, so it's cooked through, but we just want to lock in the flavors, so just give it a nice little. As I am ready to take out my second batch, and it smells so good in here. And like I said, it's better to sear it before we stew it. It locks in the flavors, and it will be so delicious. So that's for that. So I'm gonna remove all of these. So I have some oil in there. We don't have to place no more. And we are going to put in our veggies to soften up. This is the onions, garlic, and the fresh cilantro. If you have sofrito, you can use that instead of doing it like this, but this just adds more flavor because everything here is, you can pretty much say, it's plant-based, and we just want to add fresh flavors to these to this particular recipe. Everything gets warmed up and slightly translucent. Everything pretty much is going to come together pretty quickly. And my stove is on a medium hot. So after what, 2 minutes, 1 minute later, I'm just going to put in the sauces. With the 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, just to help it thicken up and get really delicious. I'm going to put in my herbs and some salt. Salt to taste, not too much. Now let's put our sazon, give it some more flavor and color, why not, right? And give it a nice stir. our peppers, right? Sweet bell peppers. And back it goes our sauteed. And back it goes our tofu. Oh my God, look at that. It looks so good. You would not believe it. It smells insanely delicious. This over white rice or brown rice or even some quinoa. My God, you don't know. It's insane. You won't even miss the meat with this right here. Absolutely divine. It smells so good because we use all fresh ingredients. I mean, that is the way to go for this particular dish. And now we're just gonna leave it uncovered or covered if you want to, and let it just saute together for about 10-20 minutes, and then that's it. Alright guys, after 10 minutes, look at this deliciousness. The sauce smells beautiful, insanely delicious in here. I cannot wait to give it a taste. I just shut off my stove because it is done. It takes no time to cook. And now, let's do a quick little taste. Now I am going to give this a taste because it smells so good in here and it looks incredible. Wow. And that, my friend. That, my friends. That, my friends, is a bite of heaven. You will be amazed on how delicious and how easy and simple this dish actually is. My God. Anyhow, thank you so much, my friends, for joining me today. You know, it's always a pleasure having you cook along with me. Make this, and hope you do give this a try. Super easy and delicious. And I will see you on the next time. Take care. Don't forget to visit me on my social media sites, and I will leave all the ingredients listed below. Take care. Bye bye.